This is the plaintiff, Chelsea Jimenez. She says she's been friends with the defendant since middle school. And longtime friend or not, he owes her money. She helped him out by putting him on her cell phone account. He promised to keep up with the payments, and when they went to a party, they had a huge falling out. Now, here they are. She was so stupid to get herself involved in the defendant's finances. He owes her $1,300 in unpaid bills and phone costs. And she's suing him here and now for just that. This is the defendant, Brandon Borjoquez Gonzalez. He says the plaintiff got him a phone as a birthday gift, and he agreed to pay the monthly charges. Unfortunately, the plaintiff became jealous of his new friends and lashed out by shutting the phone down on him. He tried to deal with the phone company directly, but they wouldn't because it was her account. Bottom line, he was completely up to date on his bills before the plaintiff cut him off, and he owes her nothing. He's accused of phoning it in with a friend.
All parties, please be ready. Be seated, come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Jimenez, how long have you known Mr. Borjoquez Gonzalez? You two have been friends since when?
Since around middle school.
Okay, so you decide that you're going to put a phone for him on your account.
Yes.
Why?
Because it wasn't the original plan. We actually went to the store to get a phone for him, but he didn't qualify credit-wise, and he basically begged me.
Why didn't he qualify credit-wise?
He doesn't have any credit.
Bad credit or no credit?
No credit. So I told him that I wasn't going to do it, but then he reassured me that he was actually going to pay the phone no matter what happens, he's going to pay the phone, he's going to pay it every month. We had an oral agreement.
Do you have bad credit or no credit?
Bad credit.
Bad credit. How do you get bad credit?
Not paying things on time. Not paying things on time.
Oh.
But he told me he had no credit at the moment. So then, basically.
So you put an how much was this phone?
Around $800, yes.
Okay.
Because
all right. So anyway, you get the phone, and that's what month?
That's in November of 2018.
November, and then what happens?
Okay.
When do things go wrong between you
In
two?
March of 2019.
And then up to that point, had he been paying?
Yes, he was paying every day.
So in March, what happens?
So in March, we went to a party that he hosts. He has a little group that he had us a part of called GME. So basically, I wasn't officially part of the group, and they were trying to make me officially part of the group.
And what is it?
GME.
What does that stand for?
Godly Mafia Entertainment.
Godly Mafia Entertainment.
Yes.
Okay. What is that?
It's a rap group.
Okay. All right, go on.
Okay, so that night I realized after a lot of thinking that his group basically was just based on him and basically his future and his career. It had nothing to do with us. We were just basically like his toys in a sense. So, and another thing is that...
What is he, when you say musically, what does he do?
He's a rapper.
Okay.
And he hosts parties.
Okay.
So basically he just wanted us to run around and not go to work and basically work for him but not get paid or get any acknowledgement for it.
You guys get in a fight. What's the fight about?
About the music. I told him that, well, not about the music. I basically just told him I didn't want to be a part of the group. I don't think that I said it in any type
According to you, what was the fight? What happened in the fight?
I don't know. I don't think there was a fight.
Okay, she says there was a fight and that you stopped paying your bill.
Not true. She disconnected it.
Okay, there had to be a fight for her to disconnect it. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Somebody want to tell me what happened?
I'm assuming it's because I was chilling with other people she didn't like to associate with.
What makes you assume that? Did she say anything about it?
That's why I don't know. She didn't say nothing.
Okay, so how do you find out that your phone's been disconnected?
Oh, you can't. I wasn't getting messages and
When did that happen?
That happened, I'm gonna say mid-April. So I already paid for the phone bill, but it was still disconnected.
Did you pay March?
I pay every month.
And you paid April, according to you. And in mid-April, you find your phone isn't working.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do? You call her?
No, I go to Sprint and I see if I gotta pay the bill again or something. I don't know what happened.
If you what?
I went to Sprint and see what happened, why they had disconnected it. And
why did you say if I had to pay the bill again?
Because I don't know, maybe there was a hidden, I don't know, to be honest. It was just disconnected and that's weird. She didn't tell me nothing about it, so it was just disconnected.
And were you guys talking like nothing?
We was no communication.
Okay, but so it's now May, is it? Or April when you realize you can't, what does Sprint tell you?
Sprint told me it's been disconnected.
Okay, so do you call her and say, hey, did you disconnect this phone?
I couldn't call her. My phone is disconnected.
I know, you have fingers and you have a person standing next to you who has a phone and you know her number, you've known her since middle school. Don't get cute with me. Did you ever contact and communicate with her to say what happened here?
I couldn't. I don't know her number and I didn't have a phone.
I live down the block from him.
Seriously, how do you put one foot in front of the other and not like just get run over by a car? So, did you disconnect the phone?
No, I did not. I actually have proof that he did not pay the phone. Neither.
How do you have proof that he didn't pay April and May? What I need are phone bills for March, April, and May where I can see the progression of what happened. What is it you have? You have one page of something. How is it that you only have that when you come to court instead of the bills?
Because the account was suspended because he didn't pay. So I actually got sent to collections and they didn't allow me to print anything else.
Right, but do they send monthly bills to your house?
No.
I need you to stop with the bobblehead and you're annoying me. Do they send bills to your house?
No, they do not.
Okay, so when all this hits the fan, and according to you, he didn't pay what month?
March and April.
Okay, so in March, when you still have access,
Yes.
you could have printed it out, right? And you knew he didn't pay because that's your problem. He didn't pay March. Then comes April and he also doesn't pay and you two aren't speaking. So you know there's a problem. You could have printed those out and you didn't, right? It's not until now where they have now, I guess because your phone is on that same account, right? So, no?
No, I only took out the phone for him. I actually did contact Sprint in April and the account was already suspended because of the...
I know, you're gonna have to proof up stuff to me.
Yeah, so basically what I have in front of me is showing that in March he owed $110.83. In April,
Let me see that.
And when I called, they informed me that it takes a whole month I didn't have the funds to be able to cancel the line, so there was really nothing I could do.
The only phone on this bill
is the phone being questioned.
That's not typically how it's done. Typically, it would be your number, you have an account, and then you add them onto the account. So you're leaving me in the following position. I can't see whether he paid March and April. Now, do you have proof that you paid March and April?
I don't. I tried to get receipts, but since it's under her name, she's the only one that's allowed to do that.
How did you pay it?
Physically, I went to the Sprint store in downtown.
So you should have a receipt.
No.
Actually,
right, you should have a receipt, though.
I should have a receipt,
right? But you don't have a receipt.
Yeah.
How much were you paying monthly?
Around $95.
Does that sound right?
Yep.
Where's the phone?
Oh, I couldn't do nothing with it. I just gave it away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Do I look like an idiot?
That's
what
what
kind
happened.
of phone was this?
It was an XR red.
Oh, so you just gave it away? Or did you see
It's worth nothing when it's...
Oh, it's worth nothing.
Because it's locked.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's like a camera now.
Even I know how to unlock it. I know where to go to get it unlocked. You don't know? Please.
Nah, you can't.
Please tell me you don't know how to go anywhere in the street and get it unlocked.
You can't.
Because I'm not buying it.
That's illegal. You can't unlock it.
Oh, no, it's illegal. It's illegal, Judge. That thing is worthless to me. I threw it in the nearest trash can, Judge. That's what I did. What did you hear he did with it, and how did you hear it?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. Would you ever, if you had a best friend in need and says, I need a cell phone, can't get credit, would you put my phone on your cell phone plan? Would you ever do it?
Yes.
Because?
If they were in need and I knew that they really...
This is going bad.
I don't know. I would...
Uh-oh. What do you say?
I would say no, I wouldn't do it.
Because?
Because even if they were my best friend, I would want them to be responsible.
There's another reason why you don't want to do this, when they're really in need and they can't do it. What's that reason?
They can't afford it. They can't.
There you go. That's all you have to say. That's all you have to say going inside the courtroom.
So basically, one of my friends, which I have here today, he saw that he posted something on Instagram, actually selling the phone for $500.
Stand up, front and center. You saw that he posted advertising it for $500?
I should have screenshot it. I saw that he posted a black photo.
Yeah, you should have screenshot it. That's what we call proof when we come to court. Everybody just talks a bunch and then nobody shows me proof of stuff. Go ahead.
It was a black photo saying iPhone XR for sale, and it said cash sign $500.
Do you know whether he sold it?
No.
Yeah. Why didn't you just give the phone back to her? If you know that what you did was you had a plan where the phone was being paid for in installments, then you have to know that the balance will go down if you hand over the phone. You have to know that.
So, our deal was I paid a bill, I keep the phone. She disconnected it.
That's not how it works.
Okay,
So I give the phone back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then you don't pay the bill.
I asked
because
for
that goes down for that amount. And then then you got to hack out a couple $100 and not $800 like we're hacking. You see how it works?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. So you're suing him for $800, money's owed to Sprint. Now, I know that when you buy this kind of phone, what they do is they charge you $20-something in an installment plan, and it's usually for $800 worth of phone.
Yes.
Okay? Now, if I find that he just stopped paying on the bill,
Yes.
he owes you $800, but he doesn't owe you $800 and $500.
Okay.
Okay, because then he's paying for the phone twice. You understand?
Yes.
So what we're left with is one immutable fact here. He has a phone, and he got rid of it, gave it away. Right. Gave it away to who? It's not worth anything to that person either, is it now? Because they can't unlock it. Woo, it's illegal. So they can't unlock it either. So I don't know what that person was going to do with it, right? So okie dokie. The monthly payments have been paid since when? I'm sorry, when did you get the phone? November?
November 2018.
This is the latest amount that is owed on that bill, the $220.99?
Yes.
If I assume that he was making monthly payments since November, then that brings down the $800 by that many months. I'm going to order him to pay you the remainder, which is $700, plus the $220.99 that is owed. But you're going to have to do something with this contract. And you're going to have to figure out what it is. And you've already decided you've come to court and this is the only thing you can prove up. So monthly bills are still going to keep coming. So you better figure out whether somebody else, whether you can cancel the plan you're on.
I'm going to cancel it.
Say it again?
I'm going to use this money to cancel.
You got to do something to stop the hemorrhaging. You understand? I'm going to order him to pay you $920.99, verdict for the plaintiff.
So the defendant, or rather the plaintiff, is going to get $920, even though she didn't have all the documentation she needed. You kind of come off as you don't really care. She did you a huge favor.
I don't care.
This just makes you look really
Yeah?
bad.
How you look?
Goodbye.
All right,
Okay.
good night.
Goodbye. Ms. Jimenez, I don't know. You made a bad choice.
Yes, I did.
Have you been paying, by the way, for the phone the last couple of months?
No, I'm actually going to use this money to...
Yeah, but I mean, that's going to hurt your credit.
No, it's okay. They haven't actually put my name on the credit list. I just have to pay it off to the company before they actually put me all the way through collections.
Okay, 'cause-
But every L is a lesson, so...
Yeah, you don't want that to happen to you.
Nope.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank
All right,
you.
Thank
Have
you
a
very
great
much.
day.
Okie dokes. Harvey?
Okay, I mean, look, she is so right. If they can't afford it and they have bad credit, you are asking for trouble. Say no, it will destroy the friendship if you don't.